Bet you're not fast enough to dodge my punch. So when this punch here fires, that's going to come from this hand here. When it fires, you need to dodge. Ready?
Damn it, I thought we were finally getting invaded by aliens. Turns out it's just some dumbass baby.
Hey yo, Mr. White, I need to come.
Comedy. I both love and hate this app. It's so fucking stupid. Hey, do you want to learn how to shade a face? So you start off with the nose and then work your way out. Why do I start with the nose? Well, that's just because I said so. I like to treat the tip and the nostrils as if they are 3 different spheres meshed together. The darkest point of the nose will be the nostrils if they're showing. Then the shading gradually gets lighter the closer you get to the tip of the nose. Then I messily shape out the faces that the muscles or cartilage of the nose create that all face away from the light. I usually do an entire layer of basic, messy shading all throughout the face before I start shaping it. And it usually consists of gray triangles, trapezoids, and this thing I just put in the middle of the face. It helps keep a sense of where everything is. Like shading where the tip of the nose would cast a shadow onto the face since it's protruding outward. And usually whenever I do lines, like solid dark lines, I only do that when I'm trying to indicate that that's going to be the darkest point of that part of the face. And then I go around the face and just basically sketch everywhere that there's going to be a cast shadow. And throughout the portrait, I'll make sure to emphasize little details that are present in every portrait, but are usually pretty subtle. And then oh my god, I'm already bored of doing this fucking voiceover. It's only been like 50 seconds. And since the eyelids are protruding out from the eye socket, they will be casting a shadow since they're tilted. But the shadow will be broken by a highlight. That's because that point is the closest to the edge of the face and therefore would be absorbing the most amount of light. And now I'm just doing all this, I don't know, fucking detail. I'm rounding out the lips. Now for the eyebrows, a lot of times they'll actually blend into the shadows cast for the inner corners of the eye. You can't really see it right now because I'm not done, but I thought I just mentioned it ahead of time. Now the top of the eyelid, the little crease that's caused by it going into the eye socket, that along with the inner corner is probably going to be the darkest point in the eye. So you want to gradually get lighter the further you get away from that. Oh shit, I forgot to talk. I'm slightly shading this side of the face. Okay, now I'm darkening the area. Damn, I should have been paying attention. I forgot where I was. But yeah, the top lip tends to be darker because it is casting a shadow as it is at an angle. And, whoa, what the fuck? I don't remember doing that in editing. Okay, so, the top eyelid casts a shadow onto the eye. But it just fucking skipped again. Where does eyelashes come from? Did I edit this? Who the fuck edited this? Okay, now I have to jump ahead in the script. Okay, I can't tell where I am. Okay, now I'm doing the basics of the asymmetric shading, where everything's cast at an angle rather than straightforward. And, oh fuck, I'm already almost done with that in the video. One thing I can say is that don't be afraid to darken your areas, like get very close to black, which is why I like to start with the darkest areas in a lot of places and then work from there. Man, I already forgot half of what I said in this video.
So I wasn't born.
Damn, that must be nice. I mean, I would, but I don't really feel like making myself look like a serial killer on purpose.
I don't play video games. I don't really drink. I don't watch porn.
Well, I don't think that I would enjoy talking to you.
Why doesn't Ferrari let you paint a car pink?
Because they understand that it's ugly and the very sight of it is upsetting. Alright, my personality in one word. What is it? Pussy. The fuck?
Here are my top 5 natural bodybuilders that are on social media that you guys would have heard.
Damn, Jazzo worked out so hard that he lost his Australian accent.
I can't do this anymore. I'm switching teams. Oh, hell yeah,
What the
bro.
fuck? Anyone else's for you page this fucking Family Guy clips? As for an iPad, hey, you should appreciate whatever gift you get for Christmas. Some people don't. I hate asparagus, and for some reason to even mention it means that I might have to start getting racist. What the fuck is all this shit on my face? I would start with circles, and then add lines, and then a square, then more lines, then some circles, and then done.
This filter, except I can't stop until I can name all 3 celebrities.
People were being pretty harsh to her in the comments, so I'm gonna see if I can do any better. I cannot. Okay. No. Okay, Donald Glover, Cardi B. Fuck, I don't remember his name. I don't know if I ever knew his name. Shit. Okay, there's Oprah. Okay, Will Ferrell. I don't fucking know. Dude, I know everything that she's in, but I don't know her fucking name. There's Kevin Hart and Elon. Is that little baby? What's his real name? Forget his name. Don't know who that is. Don't remember his name. Don't remember hers. Who the fuck is that? Was that Beyonce? Wait. Is that Scarlett Johansson? Him again. I forget. There's Tom. Fuck. Oh, there's Charlie. Damn, I hope I get this. If I knew his name, I would have a free pass. Morgan Freeman. Okay. Henry Cavill. I literally follow this guy. Why can't I remember his name? Damn, my arm is getting tired. Fuck. Fuck. Wait, that was Jim Carrey. Fuck. Elton John. Don't know who the middle guy is. Okay. Eric Andre. Leonardo DiCaprio. What the fuck is her name? I don't think I'm gonna get this. Who the fuck is the middle guy? Jerry Seinfeld, Zac Efron, and Mark Wahlberg. Okay. If you close your eyes. Emotional. Oh wait, it's the actual song. Okay, never mind. I won't play this game. Hello. Your face gives me PTSD of the time that I dropped this on my foot. Yeah, I like drawing creepy. Well, I guess it's more funny than creepy, but whatever. Your face is in my sketchbook now. I don't get what's confusing.
If we ever broke up, I'll never be sad. Think about everything I thought we had if we ever broke up.
Oddly specific red flag. Needing to watch something while you eat.
No. Wrong. Go away. Which Adventure Time character am I? Oh, I'm a lesbian.
And mama, don't worry, you raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me not being able to give you what you want since I was a top.
You sure know a lot of ways to make stilts creepy. Anyway, you're the 31st page, so you can nominate someone else to be in this. I don't know why, but I really want to see one of them covered in like a bunch of old armor, like dark.
Apparently this shows if you're the main character.
I look like I'm about to give a speech about the power of friendship.
I'm not sure I'm interested in that. No, I am sure. I am not interested in that.
Even though I know there are people that will just agree with that, you're still pretty alone on this one. Erasing things on my whiteboard isn't that big of a deal to me, because I still need to use the whiteboard. Like, look, I won't even finish this one. Hey, you want to see 4 creepy drawings from this book? They all have their own short stories, so let me know if you want to hear them. I'm gonna regret doing this. let's see if I can draw a straight line. Hey, first try. I do not look like her. Like, I'm an A cup at best.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about how people used to test if you were a witch by tying you to a rock and throwing you into a lake. The reasoning behind this was people believed the act of baptism could not be performed on a witch. Therefore, if you were a witch, the water would reject you and you would float. And if you were innocent, you would stay at the bottom of the lake. Now, in most of these cases, they did have a secondary rope to pull you out if you sank, but they didn't really test that on a dummy. They just waited till the trial to test it, so most people still drowned. European countries stopped doing this around 1710. Another way they would test if you were a witch or not is they would take your piss and bake it into a cake. And then they would feed the cake to like the witch's pet or something, and that was supposed to reveal if it was a witch or not. Also, if you weren't already established in the public eye as a witch hunter, then if you told anyone, oh, maybe we could do this tactic to find out if they're a witch, they would instantly think, wait, how do you know that? Are you a witch? Another way they would see if you were a witch or not is they would give you a holy scripture and have you read it aloud. It was people's belief that someone who sold themselves to the devil could not read holy scripture without a negative reaction. Any little mess up you do would be indication that you're a witch, but in a time where it's not uncommon to not be formally taught how to read, that was pretty common. And in a couple cases, there were people who read the scripture perfectly, but then the judge determined that they were getting help from the devil and it was a trick, so they were hanged. When you read about how witch trials went, it becomes clear that they just wanted that person gone, or they just wanted an establishment of authority. But in the actual belief of witches, people believe that you became a witch by making a deal with a demon or the devil directly. In a few cultures, this deal exclusively consisted of either prostitution or offering the lives of an innocent. So when hunting for a witch, people would look out for people who seemed possessed or women that had certain marks on their body that were probably left there by a demon. This would consist of warts, scarring, freckles, literally anything that wasn't perfect clear skin. When talking about witches, the Salem witch trials that took place in America are the most talked about, even though they only lasted like less than 2 years and about 19 people were hung. The most interesting one is the one where the guy is refusing to give up information, so they just stack a stone plate on him every time he's defiant, and every time they ask him a question, he just says more weight, and eventually it crushes his ribs and kills him.
I'm sick of your voice.
Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
How to make a pattern brush in Procreate. You're going to want to save this one. Start with your base pattern, duplicate your drawing. Then, using the magnetics function, slide your drawing to halfway off the page. Do the same with your duplicated layer. Fill in any empty spaces and repeat the previous step on a vertical axis this time. Merge your layers, invert, and then copy them. Paste into a new brush under the grain texture setting. Adjust your brush to your desired scale and size, and bam! You have a pattern brush. Go throw your pattern on some shoes or something.
Not only is Adobe unaffordable, but I just got charged 2 times for their yearly subscription. So that's a total of almost $1,200. Not only that, but I've been on the phone back and forth with them for the past couple days, and they refunded the money for the second transaction to some completely random card that I've never seen before. Adobe, when am I getting my money back? I don't know, I might just throw in the towel and stop paying for Adobe altogether.
So is it just me, or whenever I draw something that takes me hours to make, you guys are just like, oh, let's give that 6 likes. But when I make a video like this where I'm complaining about how many likes I got on a video, you guys blow up this video.
I did not just spend $4 4 hours working on this art piece just to get 16 likes. If you see this, please just copy link. I worked hard on this. Please.
Most teenagers start off with marijuana, then they decide to see if heroin has any kick. It does.
全てのユミルのために。
考えるってお前どうするつもりなんだよ。それならすでに全員知ってるはずだ。自分でつけろってさ。
East and West, racking up on my bread, power on me, I'm feeling just like a Tesla, too much tree.
Oddly specific red flag. Needing to watch something while you eat. You don't have the attention span for a sandwich? Also, by the time you find something to watch, your food is cold.
Okay, I'm finally going to tell this story, but before we begin, yes, I'm wearing an eye patch. It's for a medical condition, so be respectful, please. So, for those who did not know, I worked as a maintenance technician for a property management company, and I left my job without any notice, and I've never told that story until now. On a very hot July morning, I was outside picking up trash when all of a sudden a young woman came running up to me, begging for help, and asked me if she could use my phone. As she's on the phone with the police, she tells them that she was with a man who tried to stab her. And she came running outside, and that's when she found me. She was only in her bra and her underwear. And while this was happening, the man came outside. And I don't think I've ever been more terrified in my entire life. But no matter what, I knew it was really important to keep my cool because she was the victim here. And she needed someone to be the level-headed one, and that was me. So he approached us and he said, I'm going to unalive you. Right to her in front of me while she was on the phone with a cop. That kind of behavior is always really scary to me. Because if he is that way in front of people, what is he like when no one's looking? I told him to back away to leave her alone and he wouldn't, and he kept coming towards us. And at this point I told her to get in the golf cart and we took off towards the office. And the office is about 2 or 3 blocks away, but it's a golf cart. It isn't that fast. As soon as we got to the office, she jumped off the golf cart and ran right to the doors. And for a split second, I was outside all alone. And I heard him say to me, I know where you live, you effing T-slur. I'm going to unalive you too. We get in the office and no one else is there. And we wait until the police come and they take down our entire story. And then afterwards, she tells me she has nowhere to go. And the closest family she had was about 45 minutes away. So after my shift that day, I drove her all the way to this nearby town and made sure she was okay. This incident happened about 3 months after there was a shooting, and the victim of that shooting was not allowed to have their lease renewed because she was endangerment to the rest of the local community. I almost left my job then, but I was determined to be a good part of a bad system, and my spouse was having top surgery in just a few weeks, so I wanted to stay strong for them. So back to July. This man was not evicted. This man wasn't even reprimanded by the property management company, even though they had the right to in the lease. He was an actual danger to the rest of the community. It didn't matter. And when they told me I was behind in my work just a week later, I told them I was scared to walk around the area. And they said, oh, we forgot about that. I couldn't take it anymore.
If your hands turn bloody red, you killed someone in the past life.
How many people have you blocked? A lot. Plus you.
I've been in the hills, fucking cop cars, feeling like a Pop-Tart.
Oh, sure, it's fun now, until someone loses an eye.
4 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding?
Because I've lost control of my life.
Swallowing glass just to stay pure.
If you put my name and your name together, you get mayonnaise. Also, please don't swallow glass.
I just took a photo of your license plate. Your life is ruined. Yeah, well, I just took a picture of your face, and now my phone is ruined.
What is my advice for young people? Die. Just die.